very warm welcome to you, and thank you so much for joining us on this special program brought to you by Shelter Incorporated. Today we've taken the time to be able to go on site at the Adelaide Park sewer treatment plant. Also looking forward to hearing from Engineer Chigwanda with regards to some of the processes that are taking place here to ensure that the community of Adelaide Park is adequately serviced. Now, Engineer Chigwanda, you were highlighting earlier on about some of the processes that take place here in terms of sewage treatment. Maybe you could also share with us some of the safety measures that have been put in place for the community and also for those operating on the plant.
Our staff are equipped with the necessary PPE stuff, like the mask, to make sure that the odors and whatever they encounter in the system, they are protected from that. Right. You will see that they are wearing gumboots because of the environment in which they work. Sure. To make sure that the wastewater does not get to their bodies. Mm-hmm. And in terms of the system itself, we have an overflow system such that should anything happen, so that we can't treat the wastewater, it goes out into the river.
Right, right. And then maybe you could also share with us measures that are in place to manage any hazardous situations that could take place in terms of some of the chemicals that are used.
We don't have any chemicals as such in the plant. What we do is any screenings that are caught from or that come from the community. Right. We take those, dry them, and then we use an incinerator to make sure that we get rid of that hazardous waste, the solids.
Right. And then also, I think you did highlight earlier on that you do use a UV treatment and how it's a significantly unique approach that is being taken to the storage treatment. Maybe you could also expand on how any education has been happening with the community in terms of the service offering that's done, and you also allow even maybe schools to come and be able to visit the plant so that they can also tie that into some of their learning mechanisms.
We do. Anybody's free to come to our plant. We have had visitors from Harare Institute of Water Technology. We have had visits from as far from the country as Plumtree, Umzingwane. They've been here to visit our plant to see, as we say, state-of-the-art wastewater treatment.
Right. And in line with that state-of-the-art position, what would you say are the future plans for the plant in terms of being able to ensure that it continues offering the service within the community?
We have learned which we hope we can use to expand the plant if the need arises. And we do hope at some stage that we can add the outstanding components that we haven't done yet, like the grid channel that I explained to you about earlier on.
Right. I guess appreciating that there, Engineer Chigwanda. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. And if you've got any final contributions that you'd like to also be able to share with the public with regards to the works that are being done here.
My final contribution would be maybe for the local authorities to come and see what we're doing here in terms of wastewater treatment, which we think will benefit the rest of the country. They can come and see a state-of-the-art wastewater treatment plant, and hopefully we can share that knowledge with everybody else around the country.
I said a truly state-of-the-art indeed. Engineer Chigwanda, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and of course, we look forward to speaking to you again in future.
You're welcome.
Well, that brings us to the end of our program. Once again, we do implore you to keep following us on our social media platforms. Send us your questions, your comments, and your contributions. That's it for now. Pleasant viewing.